Hi, it's Joan and Carol from our new studio.
She's Carol, I'm Joan.
It's still not finished. We're working on it, but we're getting there. See, we have walls, we have floor, we have ceiling. We are good to go soon. And we decided to show you a card making trick today. So let us move the camera and we will show you some new stuff.
Cool cards.
Hi, we want to show you a card. You know all that DSP that you've been hoarding for so long? Well, now is the time to use it up. This card uses one piece of DSP. I'll show you an example, then I'll show you how to do it, and then I'll show you all the different things you can do with it. Here is one of our cards. And this card uses one sheet of DSP, half a sheet of DSP. So let me show you what we're talking about. First off, let me tell you about this DSP. It is called Garden Lane, and the new Stampin' Up! Catalog is coming out in August. So all of the things that are retiring are listed on the website as last chance products.
Comes out in June.
What did I say?
August.
Oh, let's try that again. Can I just start there?
Yeah.
The new Stampin' Up! Catalog comes out June 2nd or June 3rd. And all of their products that are going away are listed on the website under last chance products. They always get rid of their DSP and come out with new.
Paper.
Oh, sorry, DSP, yes, Designer Series paper, and come out with new. This set of Designer Series paper comes in 12 by 12, and it's called Garden Lane. This is one side of it. These are the pieces on one side of it, and these are the other side. So each piece has two sides, which in the card you get to see both of. This is one side, and this is the other side. This is one side, and this is the other side. So let me show you how to, and the colors that go with it are greens. All the greens here, okay? Which everybody loves green. So let me show you how we're going to make this card. We are going to take one piece of Designer Series paper, DSP, cut 11 3/4 inches by 5 1/4 inch. Okay? 11 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now on this DSP, most of them, like this one, are not directional. They can be used anyway. The only one that has a direction is this right here. So you need to cut it so that the direction goes on the up and down the 5 1/4 inch side. But with this paper, you're pretty good. So now we're going to score it. Pass me the scoring blade, Joan. Thank you. If you don't have their new scoring tool, I totally recommend this. It came out in the mini catalog, and it is being continued into the new catalog. Measures up to 17 inches, so you could measure big paper. It has marks at inches, and it also has centimeters, but you'll notice that I've covered the centimeters up because they confuse me. All right, so all we're going to do, we've already cut it, we're going to score it. So we are going to score at 1 3/4 inches. So that is one line, notice the lines down here, one line before you get to 2. So we've got one, not a little tiny line, but a line all the way down the board. They are 1/4 inch. So we've got 1 3/4 scored. And the scoring blade is the light colored blade. The darker blade is the cutting blade, which I have moved all the way down to the bottom so that I don't get it mixed up. Then we go to 4 3/4. 1 3/4, 4 3/4, one line away from 5. Then we open up our sidearm because this time we are going to 7 3/4. So 1 3/4, 4 3/4, 7 3/4. And that's all there is to this. So now we will fold. We can fold this way. When you fold, make sure that your sides are nice and straight. That will make the card look so much better. Okay, then this fold at the 4 3/4 will go backwards. Then this fold at the 1 3/4 will come forward. You can use it this way, or what I think I like the best is to use it this way. Okay? Now, all we need is one piece of cardstock, not a whole card, one piece of cardstock. Cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So 1/4 of a piece of cardstock. And all we have to do is to attach this piece. You can use Tombow or you can use snail. By the way, snail is also retiring. If you really like snail, they're coming out with a new one. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know much about it. But it too, it's a different size, so you will have to buy a new one and you will have to buy refills. So if you truly like snail, I advise you to go to the Stampin' Up! Website right now and buy up the snail refills, because after June 3rd, they will be gone. As will this paper. This paper happens to be on sale right now for $8.05 for a pack of 12 sheets.
And don't wait, supplies are running out.
Right, you heard Joan, supplies are running out, so it's either June 3rd or when supplies run out. Okay, so there's basically our card. And then we put a greeting on it. Here we have one cut out. Or we put some decorations on it. And here's some decorations we could put on it.
And there's,
Okay, or anything like that. Let me show you the ones that we did and all the ways you can use this card. By the way, these decorations and these the decorations and most of the all of the greetings and a lot of the framelits come from this set, Flourishing Phrases. Great set, totally recommend it. Unfortunately, it too is retiring, but it has it's two boxes in one. It has all of these: sympathy, marriage, comfort and healing, congratulations, thank you so very much, just a note. And then there are smaller things to put on the inside. It is a clear mount stamp, so it comes in the red rubber, okay? And it also comes with a matching set. You doesn't come with, you can get a matching set of framelits called the Flourish framelits that has 10 dies. Has a beautiful flower. I've used this one often. And the leaves, and then their framelits do all this. So that's what we used for our greetings. So let me show you some of our cards that we have made. This is the first one that I already showed you. The flourish here comes out of the Flourish die. This greeting comes out of the Flourishing Phrases set. Now these two frames were just ones that I had out of a different set. But you can see I've put more of the Flourish dies on here, and we have more Flourish dies and a place in here to write our message. This is the most simple. You just glue the back down like I did here. Okay? That's one of them. Now we can get a little bit more complicated. All right, here's another one. more flourish dies. Of course, we have to use some rhinestones on it, and then dies from other things. But the greetings and the flourish come from the set. Now on this one, not only have I glued what I have done is I have glued this flap together. So looking back at this one, all I have done is put glue here and glued this flap together. That gives you a little tiny page and then a bigger page. So here is your little tiny page and then a bigger page. And that's another way to do this one. Okay? Another one then is this one, in which I have glued down this one and this one to make one page. Oh, look, it's the same pattern too. To make one page. Now notice how I use a different background. Even though it's the same pattern, because of these greens in here that they all go together, you can use any green. I don't know which one I like better. But more flourishing phrases, greetings, and more flourish dies with, of course, a few rhinestones. And so this one just opens like a regular card, only smaller. Okay? Now, this one is similar in that you glue down this middle section, but you only glue right on the edge and right on the edge and across the bottom, thus making a pocket out of this middle one that you can put a bookmark. Does anybody use bookmarks anymore? I know I like reading real books, but this is a bookmark or a tag or another way to say something else. Put it, and then we have our little one, and then we have our bigger one. More greetings, and also die cuts out of that flourishing phrases and flourish dies. All right. Now, the fifth way to use this is this one. And in this one, we turn it sideways. So we would take our original card, turn it sideways, and a flower. All we would do is put a little bead of glue right here and right here, fold that up, put a little bead of glue right here, and fold that up. And you end up with two pockets. Pockets in which you can put a gift card and a bigger pocket in which you can put your message.
Or a photograph.
Or a photograph. How about that for a great way to use it? This is the way to use that paper. All right, we also decorated envelopes because you don't have to worry about the inside being decorated here because we did decorate the inside, but you do still have to have your envelopes decorated. So we just used the large image out of the flourishing phrases and just stamped a small portion of it onto our envelope. Doesn't that look pretty? Well, if you don't have this stamp set, I recommend it. If you do have lots of DSP, you can use any DSP with any color, with any things that you want, with any greetings that you want. And send all these people cards. Since we can't be around them right now, we can send them cards.
And use up your DSP because it's retiring.
And new ones are coming out that we're going to have to buy. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We hope to have more videos for you soon. See you later. Bye, Joan.
Bye.